The year is 1996. You're in New York, having just trekked up flights of stairs to meet famed photographer Michael Benabab. No entourage, no bodyguards. You are Aaliyah, age 17, a rising senior at Detroit School for the Performing Arts with a perfect GPA, gearing up to take shots for your upcoming album's marketing. You also pose for Mark Baptiste in the middle of the street by an old school caddy on a motorcycle in the Canal Street Station subway. Then it happens. The shot, perched in front of a sign, hair laid to rest, shades on. By then, baby girl climbed from anonymity to A-list R&B teen siren thanks to the multi-platinum success of her debut, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, her affiliation with that album's producer, and the fallout from the revelation that the two were married in late 1994 spilled over into 95. Despite selling 2 million units in the US alone, the star wanted out of her deal with Jive upon its expiration in 96. She provided vocals on Freedom, the theme song to the film Panther, appeared in Biggie's One More Chance video, and provided vocals on rap group Junior Mafia's I Need You Tonight, whilst also appearing in its video. 2 years, 2 new singing divas, Brandy Norwood in September 1994 and Monica in May the following year, and a new distribution deal later with Atlantic thanks to Craig Kallman, it seemed her sophomore effort had the necessary machinery, but the music was a whole nother story.
This album shows the growth over the past 2 years. I'm 17 now.
I think that may slip people's minds once in a while, that I am just 17 and I consider myself still to be a baby. I'm still my mom.
Well, to stay in the entertainment industry as long as possible, venture out into other things, maybe acting, something like that. But right now I want to make sure my musical career is stabilized, go to college, things like that.
Jomo Hankerson, who ran Blackground with Barry, would later remark, "We were coming off a multi-platinum debut album, and except for a couple of relationships with Jermaine Dupri and Puffy, it was hard for us to get producers on the album." In early 1996, Criss Cross, known for Jump, released Live and Die for Hip Hop, featuring vocals from Baby Girl. She did not appear in the video, but she did perform the track with the duo and Brad on Video Soul. Recording sessions for her sophomore album with Sean Combs in Trinidad yielded nothing. After this false start and the finalization of her budget, she was to record with Vincent Herbert and Craig King, the first set of producers tapped to contribute to the album. Here is Vincent Herbert in an interview discussing his time living in Detroit, working with Baby Girl.
I lived with Aaliyah. I lived in Detroit for 6 months. Making that album.
Yeah.
Where Timbaland and Missy got discovered on the end of the album.
But so you guys had already started that album?
Me and Jomo analyzed that album.
I did not know that.
All those songs. I did 5 songs on that album.
What?
Yes. The only record Aaliyah ever did a duet with before she passed away was her and this kid that I was working with named Tavares. The Got to Give It Up.
Yeah.
The Isley Brother record.
Yeah.
I can't even remember all of them, but it was like 4 or 5 records I did that. First time I went to a movie theater where there was metal detectors, and I was like, Aaliyah, what are we doing? She's like, oh, you'll be all right. I'm like, I'm ready to go home. This was in Detroit, in Southfield. But Aaliyah was a sweetheart, and she sung every vocal. There was no tricks, no trade. Like at a studio in Detroit where it snowed like cats and dogs, but she came to work every day.
Craig Kallman and Aaliyah both emphasize finding fresh, new producers to cultivate a sound wholly Aaliyah's. Vincent and the other Craig produced Never Giving Up, a duet with Tavarius Polk. Brandy Norwood and Wanye Morris of Boyz II Men heard the track as King was mixing it, and it moved Brandy to tears. A cover of Marvin Gaye's Got to Give It Up, which featured a verse from Slick Rick, who was able to lay his verse because he was out of prison on a work order, and a cover of the Isley Brothers' Choosy Lover. After a chance meeting between Tim Mosley of Devontae Swing's Basement Crew and Craig Coleman, Tim and Melissa Elliott, also of the Basement Crew, sent Atlantic Sugar and Spice, a track written by Melissa and performed by a girl group named Sugar. Aaliyah disliked the song but wanted to work with the duo. Soon, Melissa and Tim were in Detroit at Michael Powell's Vanguard Studios, the very studio where Aaliyah laid her first demos at 12. It is disputed what song they recorded first, as Tim later claimed it was One in a Million, while Missy claimed it was If Your Girl Only Knew. But she wrote and Timbaland produced 7 full-length tracks, 9 including the intro and the outro. Diane Warren reached out to Aaliyah's team for inclusion on the record, as she'd written a track entitled The One I Gave My Heart To, especially for Aaliyah. It was initially to be produced by Babyface, but Daryl Simmons was tapped instead due to unforeseen circumstances. J Dibs, who was originally rumored to be helming the production of the album, contributed 1 track, Giving You More. KG from Naughty by Nature and Darren Lightly produced A Girl Like You. Rodney Jerkins produced Everything's Gonna Be Alright. Jermaine Dupri and Carl Solo produced I Got Your Back. La La La, I Care For You, No Days Go By, and Death of a Player were not included on the final track listings, with the latter 2 being B-sides. While Aaliyah was presumably finishing work on the set, a previously recorded KG-produced track, Are You Ready, was sent to radio in the spring of '96. It was featured on the Sunset Park soundtrack and received enough airplay to chart on the R&B hip-hop airplay chart. It was not released commercially. A few months later, in June, Blackground began airing a TV spot featuring Aaliyah rising like a phoenix out of the ashes. An Atlantic product development supervisor would later remark to Billboard, because her first album came out in 1994, people kept asking where Aaliyah was. So the spot featured special effects of her coming back from being literally underground. That month, Billboard magazine published a write-up with a headline reading, Aaliyah set first to be released under Blackground Atlantic deal, and an article that read, Atlantic Records has entered into a long-term worldwide pact with Blackground Enterprises. The first release under the new pressing and distribution deal will be the still untitled sophomore set by the platinum-selling artist Aaliyah, due August 27th. The pact was announced jointly by Atlantic Senior VP Craig Coleman and Blackground CEO Barry Hankerson, who runs the label with his son, Blackground VP GM Jomo Hankerson. Says Coleman, there's a lot of synergy that can be gained by working with a talented executive such as Barry, who has so much industry experience, as well as Jomo, who possesses a unique creative energy. And to have an artist of Aaliyah's caliber associated with Atlantic exemplifies our commitment to producing quality R&B music. The following month, Blackground serviced the Joseph Kahn-directed music video for If Your Girl Only Knew to the box. Atlantic released the album's lead single, of course, If Your Girl Only Knew, as well. Billboard magazine published a write-up in its July 20th issue with a headline reading, Aaliyah set courts broader fan base, and an article that read in part, armed with the distributing muscle of new partner Atlantic Records and a bevy of veteran and new producers, vocalist Aaliyah hopes One in a Million, her sophomore Blackground set, will both re-establish her million-plus fan base and broaden the artist's mainstream appeal when the album is released internationally August 27th. Credits include such veteran producers as Jermaine Dupri, J Dibs, Vincent Herbert, and KG, and newcomer Timbaland, who produced half the set's tracks. We wanted Aaliyah to keep growing, so we didn't want to have the same suspects on her new project, says Atlantic Product Development Director Eddie Santiago. Aaliyah was more involved with One in a Million than she was her last album, taking co-writing credits and assisting with the project's creative direction. I wanted to maintain my smooth street musical image, but wanted to be funky and hot, yet sophisticated, says the 17-year-old artist, who is yet to sign a publishing deal. One in a Million has 2 remakes, The Isley Brothers, Choosy Lover, and the Marvin Gaye classic Got to Give It Up, which features the rapping of Slick Rick. The set also taps Tretch of Naughty by Nature, who guessed on A Girl Like You. Santiago describes If Your Girl Only Knew, the lead single, as a very funky mid-tempo track with lots of heavy retro keyboard and organ work, along with live drums and a thumping bass. Timbaland produced the single, and promotional copies were serviced to R&B and crossover stations on July 12th. Mark Baptiste, who Aaliyah personally requested to photograph the album artwork, said of his time shooting Aaliyah, "She worked really hard. She didn't complain, just kept pushing herself. We rented motorcycles and went all out. It looked almost like a music video set. That's how elaborate the set was." Billboard's review of the single read, "It has been longer than a hot second since Aaliyah sashayed up the Hot 100 with her breakthrough hit Back and Forth, and she shows that her time away from public view has been well spent. On this wickedly infectious Jeep Chugger, she reveals a more assured, fully realized vocal style and a broader note range. In particular, her lower registered vamps are stronger and full of seductive power." Producer-rapper Timbaland shuffles through the track with laid-back ad-libs while also keeping the beat hard and a spree of retro funk guitar licks prominent. Entertainment Weekly's review read, "Aaliyah uses this low-key funk tune to chide a man for hitting on her when he already has a girlfriend. The lyrics barely rise above the mundane, but the message is an enduring one, and the sparse, robotic rhythm is entrancing. If Your Girl Only Knew ain't exactly feminist hip-hop, but it's a welcome change from the catty terrain most R&B divas cover." In August 1996, Blackground Atlantic released Aaliyah's second album. The Los Angeles Times review read, "While her major claim to fame is having allegedly been the teen bride of R. Kelly, a rumor both sides have denied, this 17-year-old is more than just an R&B icon's pretty appendage." Like what? Aaliyah has skills of her own, as displayed on her capable debut with Tretch on A Girl Like You, and an irresistible version of Marvin Gaye's Got to Give It Up, on which Slick Rick also appears. The 17 tracks offer no shortage of great material, ranging from the teasingly witchy If Your Girl Only Knew to the gently poignant 4-page letter. Between the songs, Aaliyah's self-assurance, and production from a variety of young sources, all of this album's winning elements are right on the money. People magazine wrote, "The title of Aaliyah's Platinum '94 first album, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, suggested the arrival of an ingenue who was 15 going on twice that, but all she did to back it up was coo blankly and strike a street-tough cover pose." Now, Aaliyah's mom and dad must be reeling from hearing their 17-year-old smolder so convincingly on If Your Girl Only Knew, the hot first single. At least she's keeping good company. While R. Kelly produced Aaliyah's debut album with a one-dimensional musical vision, One in a Million's production posse, which includes Jermaine Dupri and Timbaland, dips into a languid, seductive trip-hop on the title track, then stutters jungle rhythm on Beats for the Streets and Heartbroken. The young star delivers one subtle, sensuous performance after another. In an R&B world overloaded with teen queens, it's nice to see Aaliyah living up to both her album titles. It was a pick of the week for Cashbox, with a review of the set reading, "Strong material from a self-assured young lady who is gripping her musical future firmly by the horns." Aaliyah addresses ballads and up-tempo, hip-hop forms with equal skill. A Girl Like You is the urban bombshell that stacks up with If Your Girl Only Knew and One in a Million as tracks to watch on this project. Aaliyah's controversial interludes between some tracks convey her accessible, funky sensuality before her stormy, steamy vocals take over. Giving You More is a wash with maturity. Sweet But Street is an apt description of this 17-year-old's musical gifts. The One I Gave My Heart To is a bonus cut that adds to the R&B, pop, urban, and churban playability of this deceptively oozing talent. The Baltimore Times wrote, "Some singers are blessed with voices so beautiful that, as the saying goes, they sound good just reading the newspaper. Most, though, need strong material to make the most of their gifts," as Aaliyah inadvertently proves on her sophomore release, One in a Million. Although there's a lot to be said for the silken tone and supple phrasing she pulls from her girlish alto, these songs rarely give her the chance to show off those strengths. Instead, she spends her time layering vocal ornamentation over rhythm tracks, an approach that may be in line with what R&B radio wants, but often leaves her sounding like a guest artist on her own album, as on A Girl Like You, where Aaliyah's breathy chorus sounds like mere background against Tretch's rap. That Aaliyah is capable of handling a full-strength melody is made plain by her version of the Isley Brothers' oldie, Choosy Lover, which she handles with precisely the sort of suave assurance the song demands. At last, that's the way it works on the melody, old school portion of the song. Once she gets into the beat-driven new school portion of the arrangement, the tune and much of the charm disappears. Too bad, because succumbing to that kind of useless trendiness doesn't make her one in a million, just one of the crowd. British magazine Music gave the album 4 stars, with their review reading, "2 years is a very long time in puberty. Even longer if you're a singer bang in the middle of it." It's remarkable then how well teen wonder Aaliyah seems to be developing. No wonder the maturity mirrored in her work is the envy of other acts in the crowded teenage R&B market. I wonder who they could be talking about. Her transition to successful adult star is almost assured. Her debut album relied so heavily on its writer, producer, and arranger that its follow-up just had to diversify. And with Naughty by Nature's KG co-producing, rappers Tretch and Slick Rick guesting, and a Marvin Gaye cover popping up in there too, One in a Million succeeds. The sentimentality relayed by Aaliyah's youthfully fragile voice is by no means original, but once this gets married to the kind of tough beats that slope so steeply they are practically perpendicular, it proves that modern R&B need not equal mundane R&B. Robert Christgau of The Village Voice only liked one track, Got to Give It Up, while Vibe magazine's Dream Hampton compared her voice to Janet Jackson's, writing in part, "Aaliyah's voice is tender, slightly stronger than Janet Jackson's anemic falsetto, but with the same pop appeal. The hip-hop inspired production is solid and supportive." Source magazine wrote, "One in a Million resides on a different plane than the legion of sophomore attempts that produce only 1 or 2 gold singles. Aaliyah is ready to showcase her mature side. Her best songs are about relationship woes." The album sold over 40,000 copies in its first week. She embarked on an international promo tour, which lasted until September. The lead single debuted on the pop charts at number 34. She performed the song during MTV's Rock and Jock basketball game. It wouldn't air until October, which is when If Your Girl Only Knew reached its peak on the Hot 100, having already reached number 1 on the R&B charts in September. One in a Million made its debut on the Hot 200 at number 20. It was certified platinum in October, while If Your Girl Only Knew was a top 20 hit in Japan. The album debuted at number 4 on the R&B charts in September and hovered around number 18 as the next single, Got to Give It Up, was released in the UK. The single artwork featured a shot of Baby Girl on an empty subway. Its B-side was No Days Go By. The music video was directed by Paul Hunter and saw Baby Girl performing alongside a hologram of Marvin Gaye. Billboard magazine wrote a blurb on the single in its dance music section, reading, "Jeepso ingenue Aaliyah takes her first steps into the dance arena with a reverent cover of the Marvin Gaye classic, Got to Give It Up." Now, we were skeptical that such a young artist could properly handle such a subtle and sexy jam, but Miss Thing works it lovely and performing with a perfect blend of quiet sensuality and breathy shyness. It was a minor hit in Scotland and New Zealand while managing to crack the top 40 of the UK singles chart. Just a few days after its release over there in the UK, 1 in a Million was serviced to US radio stations, where it was met with reluctance from jocks to play the record with its cricket chirps triple time drum pattern. It debuted first on the R&B hip-hop airplay chart at number 64 in November. Its music video marked the first time she'd work with stylist Derek Lee. It was shot in LA, and he had his stylist assistant overnight a motorcycle jumpsuit from a seedy sex shop in New York to LA. Lee had just gotten back to New York from LA, but child, he was so eager to work with baby girl that he hopped on a flight back to LA. Talk about back and forth. The following day, he was on set, and Paul Hunter was in the director's chair. The best way to describe the video is Y2K before Y2K. The remix version also got its own video treatment, and Genuine was included in both versions. Baby Girl was featured in the December issue of Vibe magazine with photographs by Robert Paul Maxwell and a write-up that read, "She's gonna take my effing job," shrieks Bill Bellamy to anyone willing to laugh in MTV's Manhattan studios. "I'm gonna have to punch her in her face." During a taping of MTV Jams, Bellamy has played his usual role of host-interviewer with occasional irksome humor, only to be met at every turn by today's guest, 17-year-old Aaliyah Haughton, reclining on steps that serve as their easy chairs. The big Wilma in the making counters all the playful too dished out by the comedian, serving up young girl sass, snapping fingers, high fives, and rotating neck gestures. Aside from a couple of technical mishaps, the show was effortlessly completed in one take, suggesting that the duo had spent all day fine-tuning their routine. But the two on camera know it was actually just heavy improvisation. Bellamy turns to Aaliyah with a bug-eyed expression and full-toothed grin. "Girl, you too good." "I'm usually nervous," she confesses, but he makes it so easy. After the taping, Aaliyah moves about the studio, looking as unsure and insecure as the teenager she is. She's cordial yet restrained and almost always hid behind a pair of darkly tinted sunglasses. Her gear is simultaneously revealing and concealing. A black lace Guess halter advertises a trim waist you can't pinch an inch on. 2 pairs of jeans, one skin tight, the other baggy, hang off her hips and crumple down to layers of folds right above her black Gore-Tex boots. Aaliyah created the prototype for the 90s New Jill teenage diva with her platinum-selling 1994 debut, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. But the journey to the center of the spotlight hasn't been all smooth for the young songstress. Aaliyah's alleged marriage to a man more than 10 years her senior had the music industry abuzz. "It was a really hard time for me to get through, cause things were being said, negative things," says Aaliyah, of the rumors that depicted her as either a doe-eyed victim of a cradle robber or a manipulative Lolita to R. Kelly's troubled genius. "I went out and toured, and I faced the adversity, which was rough for me. I'm not married. That's all I really want to say about it. I like to handle the scandal. I don't let the scandal handle me. I don't like to go into details on it because it is very," she pauses to clear her throat, "it was a very scandalous thing. I don't like to get into the details and add fuel to the fire. I had a lot of drama back then, and I don't really want any anymore. And out of respect for my family and what I went through, I just answer, I'm not married." Then she adds, "at all." While her competitions, Mary, Monifa, Monica, hip-hop core is derived from break beats, Aaliyah's fresh sound is a brick-layered foundation with a rubbery synth bass that incorporates actual old-school funk and R&B, not just old-school beats. 1 in a Million definitely creates an unfolding landscape of distilled emotion as opposed to the pop single fluff currently clouding up the airwaves. "When I'm in the studio, I have to have the lights off. You can't see me, cause I'm very shy," she admits later, lounging in a Manhattan sports cafe. "I don't mind seeing you in the control room, but you can't see me." Amid the cafe's pool tables, obstacle courses, video games, batting cages, and basketball hoops, no one, maybe not even Aaliyah herself, suspects that there's an international star in the house. She appeared in the December-January issue of 17 magazine, with shots taken by Mark Baptiste. A blurb in the editorial read, "Hip-hop historians say Aaliyah's 1994 debut platinum album, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, cleared the way for Brandy, Monica, and other girl wonders who go by one name. 17-year-old Aaliyah is still the trailblazer. Her recent CD, One in a Million, and her mighty single, Are You Ready, off last summer's Sunset Park soundtrack, are so groove heavy they squashed any worries of a sophomore slump. Now Aaliyah's just trying to concentrate on graduating from the Detroit School of Arts and plotting her first major tour. I want to put on a big production with lots of costume changes, proclaims the singer. But Aaliyah says dresses aren't part of the plan because she really just likes sporty stuff, and as you can see, it likes her. She appeared as a musical guest on New York Undercover, and the episode aired on her 18th birthday. One in a Million unfortunately was not given a commercial release, meaning fans either had to buy the album or record the song off the radio to play it on their own. Oh, they could request it too. And well, fans likely did all of the above as it went number 1 on the R&B Hip Hop Airplay chart in January, around the same time it debuted on the Hot 100 Airplay chart, meaning top 40 stations were spinning it too. The LP clocked in on the Hot 200 at number 46. February saw the album reach its peak of number 2 on the R&B albums chart. That month, she appeared on Soul Train and Regis and Kelly, and the album was certified platinum for 1 million in sales.
1 in a Million, number 2 on the R&B charts. One of the hot young singers in America today. Here's Aaliyah.
Hey, hey, hey. Oh, yeah, yeah. Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See no one else, love me like you do. That's why I don't mind to spend my life with you. Wanna please you in any way I can. Wanna share my world, don't you understand that your love, it goes on and on. You give your love, hey, baby, on. Turn me inside out, you make my heart speak. Need no one else, you're all I need. Personality in everything you do makes me love everything about you. Your smile, your style is so fly, I can't deny. I got a crush on you, and that is true indeed. And I'm digging you, you make me believe that your love, yeah, on and on, baby. You give me, baby, hey, hey,
Aaliyah.
Hi, Aaliyah.
Hi, Aaliyah.
Hi.
That's an Arabic name, isn't it?
Yes.
Which means
It means the highest, most exalted one, the best.
the highest. Does this mean you're higher than king? Because I'm the king.
You're the king. No, I'm not higher than
That's what I like.
you.
Aaliyah,
She's higher on the charts than you are.
way up there.
Thank you.
She goes to still in high school. I mean, and this is her second platinum album.
Yes.
You go to Detroit's Performing
Performing
Arts.
Arts High School.
But you got an early start on this
Yeah.
career. You were
Yes, I
working with
did.
Gladys Knight when you were what?
When I was 11, I performed with her in Las Vegas at Bally's Hotel.
Yeah. So you've been working at this. This is not an overnight success at all.
No, I've been working since I was 6, and I got into it professionally at the age of 9.
And you know what? There's hope for everybody that's ever lost on Star Search, because she did. Look at her now, huh?
And The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. By then, One in a Million gathered 43.6 million radio interactions, her biggest numbers yet. She was featured in MTV's Winter Lodge. It took 12 weeks for the single to reach its peak airplay position at number 20. 1975. The video stayed in heavy rotation on BET and MTV, and it got heavy rotation in the clubs. She participated in MTV's spring break coverage.
Here with Aaliyah just rocking the stage with her smooth self. What was it like, your first time doing spring break?
I'm happy to be here. I mean, the crowd was incredible. I just aim to please them. So, I'm just glad to be here, Bill.
There it is, baby.
In late March, the fourth single, 4-Page Letter, was released to disc jockeys only. 4-Page Letter debuted on the R&B Airplay chart at number 66 and on the Hot 100 Radio Play chart at number 73. It peaked at number 12 on the R&B Airplay chart while managing to climb to number 59 on the Pop Airplay chart. She participated in Tommy Hilfiger's Next Generation Jeans ad photo shoot.
What's up? I'm Aaliyah, and if it's happening in entertainment, you can best believe it's happening on E. Well, I've always bought Hilfiger ever since he first came out because I always felt that it was me. Well, my image is the baggy pants, little tube tops, and I've always loved Tommy, so it's great for me to model his clothes because I really feel comfortable in it. I'll be going on tour with Blackstreet in June, and it'll be a 2-month tour, so that's really great. I'm very excited about that.
This is something Aaliyah has always wanted to do. Oh, very proud of her. She wouldn't have to do this for me to be proud of her, but I'm proud of everything she does. She's a beautiful, lovely young woman.
Thank you, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
She also filmed a TV spot, making it abundantly clear they'd partnered, making Baby Girl the first major celebrity face of the brand.
My father has beautiful chestnut eyes. I got my voice from my mother. I like my hands. I take ballet at school. All kinds of dance is beautiful. I think I walk like my mom. Everyone says we look exactly alike. I got Tommy jeans. What else? He's not my dad, but I got Tommy jeans.
She walked the runway and posed in the hottest outfits, and along with Kidada Jones, Quincy Jones's daughter, came up with a vision for a women's collection. Diane Pearl directed the 4-Page Letter video, while Rashad conceptualized it. It can best be described as Lord of the Flies meets Matrix meets fairy tale almost. It debuted on April 20th. Around this time, Baby Girl attended her senior prom. She'd recounted by saying, "I took 4 of my friends, 2 girls and 2 guys. I don't have a boyfriend, so I thought I'd enjoy myself more if I went with a group of people. I didn't want to wear a dress, I wanted to be different, so I wore pants. It was a white lace outfit that I bought in August. I saved it for the prom. My girlfriends wore white pantsuits, and the guys wore black suits. I had it coordinated. It was kinda fly." She'd wind up graduating with a 4.0 GPA the same month her album was certified double platinum. She spent the majority of the summer doing 5011 summer jams in the Budweiser Super Vest.
What song we with? Y'all sure y'all want me to do that? Y'all gotta make some noise for real, for real. Do the guys think they want $1 million? I want to get a lady. And let me tell everybody, what? Well, if you don't know what you feel, and you feel like fantasy, going no one, I'm in say, you know you feel, you're happy to say, calm down, like you do, that's why I'm blind, that my life should let me understand my world, don't you understand, your love is so wonderful, goes on and on and on, you give all day long, your You're all I need, but I was everything you do makes me love everything I do. Your style, don't lie, can't deny, but I don't want that it's easy, not you, baby, no, there's no
Ferociously produced the track, and Aaliyah was featured in various promotional. Around this time, she recorded Journey to the Past for inclusion on the Anastasia soundtrack, as Fox Music Robert Kraft felt Aaliyah would help market the film to a wider audience. Guy Roche would produce the track.
After seeing the movie, I was very excited. I mean, it's a great opportunity for me as an artist, and even when it was first brought to my attention before I even saw the movie, I was familiar with the story and the song. I heard the song, and it's really wonderful. I'm very excited about it and excited about the future and the promoting it, the video and everything. It's a great venture for me.
To the past.
The movie is incredible. The animation, Anastasia, her character is great. I love her attitude, and just her independence is really cool. And I think kids are gonna really love her character, love what she's trying to do, and definitely feel her emotion in the movie with the song, and hopefully feel my version as well.
Well, starting here, my life begins.
I think of someone who's a little insecure but wants to find themselves, and throughout the course of the song is building up the courage and the gumption to go after it and find herself, which is exactly what she's doing in the movie, and it's something a lot of people can relate to, which is why it's even cool for me to sing, and I think I could put some feeling behind it because all kids go through that, trying to find themselves. So it's a great song, great lyrics.
Courage don't desert me. Home, love, family. There was once a time I must have had them too.
We added a beat to it, make it radio friendly for the soundtrack, but everything else structure is the same, melody is the same. We wanted to really keep it as close to the movie as possible because we didn't want to lose that magic, and that's what the movie has. But it's slightly changed a little bit for the soundtrack.
The next single, The One I Gave My Heart To, was released to disc jockeys in August and to retail in September. The same month, she walked in a fashion show at Macy's for Tommy Hilfiger. The single version differs from the album version, as Guy Roche produced the former for a more pop sound. Billboard magazine's review read, "The latest offering from the soul ingenue's current One in a Million opus is a charming ballad that is her strongest top 40 contender in a long time. She brings an engaging, youthful romance to a sweet Diane Warren composition, which is fleshed out with a graceful balance of straight-ahead pop and R&B sensibilities in producer Guy Roche's instrumental arrangement. Actually, it's easy to envision this gorgeous recording rising to the top on a variety of radio formats. Its video was directed by Darren Grant, and the climactic scene featuring Baby Girl in the Rain almost didn't happen. This was the original setup for the shot, but Baby Girl felt it was rushed. Rushed or not, baby, she flipped that hair, tugged on that collar, and served.
Now see, you could be flying that. No.
With a long list of upcoming premieres to dress for, we spent the day shopping in Manhattan with 18-year-old Aaliyah. First stop, Saks.
I watch a lot of the fashion shows, a lot of the runway models, and see what's the next thing happening and then intertwine that with what I'm doing. Image goes hand in hand with the music, and that's how people identify you. They separate you knowing your music and knowing your style and your image. So that's why it takes me a while to put things together, especially if I'm doing a dressy thing rather than a sporty thing, because what you see here is really me, the baggy jeans and skull caps and everything. So when I'm doing a dressy thing, I've got to still remain in my image. So. Right. It takes me a while to put something really good together that still looks like Aaliyah.
You sit down in the jeans. Very elegant, sit down there. Just kind of stretch out.
Just kind of stretch. You have to kind of slap. It's kind of be kind of cool. Can't sit up. Just
right.
Gotta. Then when you're getting out of the chair, gotta kind of come up like that. Ready?
Aaliyah. Uh-oh.
Well,
look at that. That coat is mad.
I'm feeling the coat. The coat is off the rocker. This is a little different for me. I'm not liking the pants.
Really?
Actually, it's cute, but it's
You're still not there yet.
Yeah, I'm not there yet. You know what I think it's time for? April, I think it's time to go to Nike Town.
Nike Town.
I really do, but I do like the coat. I may have to snap it.
You're 18. You already went to your prom. Is it possible at all to have a relationship on the road?
I would say it's possible. I just don't have one. I don't have one right now. I don't have a boyfriend. And I can't say I'm really looking. I think it'll come along at the right time. I have a lot of friends
And when that guy comes along, I'll know it, he'll know it, and then it'll happen. But I am really busy with the career and the fact that I'm getting ready to go back to school, so I'll just see how it works in.
3 years ago, there was this terrible rumor out. What is the deal with you and R. Kelly? Are you all married or not?
No, I'm not married. Robert's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing. He's a great producer, great artist who I do admire, and there's nothing there at all.
We are here.
This is my place
This is
in
the
New York.
final frontier.
I'm sorry, Aaliyah. These look really weird.
Now let me tell you
Like a
something though.
Martian.
These, you get the right outfit with these. Thumbs up. The right outfit will be fly.
Okay. Last time I bought some shoes, there were the pumps. You know, remember the
Y'all,
pumps?
stop the madness. You have to.
Okay.
Well, we found some fun clothes, just nothing fit for a premiere.
I can get this. Which one do you want, girl? I'll get it for you.
You cannot see the size and get that April. Almost.
What would you say the secret of life is? Secret to life.
Secret to life. To living is just being free, enjoying life. When you choose a career, it's got to be something you love so that you want to get up and do it every day. And, you know, you just have to love yourself, love what you do, so you can enjoy life.
The single debuted on the pop charts at a staggering number 24. The demand for a commercial single was there. She'd perform it on the Keenan Ivory
My next
Wayans
guest,
show.
smooth vocals and distinctive style, has made her multi-platinum artist, and she's still only a teenager. Here to perform her latest hit, the one I gave my heart to. Please give it up for Aaliyah.
Break my heart to break my heart so bad. How could the one who made me happy make me feel so sad? Won't somebody tell me so I can understand? If you love me, how could you hurt this heart of mine? Tell me, how could you be so cold to me when I gave you everything? All my love, all I had inside. How could you just walk out the door? Could you not love me anymore? I thought we had forever. I can't understand. How could the one I shared my dream with
Nickelodeon's a big help.
take from me? How could the love that brought such pleasure bring such misery? Won't somebody tell me please, if you love me, how could you do that to me? Tell me, yeah. How could you just walk out the door? How could you not love me anymore? I thought we had forever. Can't understand, no. How could the one I gave my heart to break my heart?
In BET's Planet Groove.
Won't you tell me so I can understand? Oh, no. How could you hurt me? Throw my world away. You say you love
on over here and talk to me. You have a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
You really
very
do.
much.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, you know, a lot of people say your name Aaliyah.
Yes.
It's say that
Aaliyah.
it's Aaliyah.
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 That's the female version of Ali.
Ah. Okay, because people say Aaliyah, that's what they say.
Right.
It's Aaliyah. So
Mhm.
we'll get that right for the record.
Yes.
Thanksgiving is a beautiful time of year when you spend it with your family and your friends. What's your favorite part about Thanksgiving?
Spending the time with my family.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
I'm on the road a lot. You know, it's a time to be thankful for what the Lord has blessed me with, be thankful for, you know, the love that I receive from my fans, and just spend time with my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are some things that you remember from growing up about Thanksgiving that you want to keep up in your years as you get older?
Just remembering how the family gathered around the table, everybody made it there, you know, for Thanksgiving. My grandparents, my grandfather always made dinner.
Right.
So, you know, those are the memories that I keep with me.
Yeah. Now, you started in this business so young.
Yes.
And going through school, was it difficult just really living just a normal life, being a normal young woman in school?
It's not easy traveling and dealing with school at the same time, intertwining the two, but I don't feel that I missed out on my childhood in any way. When I do have the time, I hang with my friends. I make sure that I have some normalcy in my life. So
Yeah, you have
yeah,
to.
Definitely have
You
to.
know, I know you have some very special projects coming up. Well, one, congratulations on the album.
Thank you.
It's done incredibly
Well,
well.
I need to thank the fans for supporting me because it's
Oh,
double
yeah.
platinum because of them. So I thank
Double
them and the Lord all
platinum.
the time. Definitely.
And you worked with some excellent people on it. Now, you
Oh,
did,
yes.
You did 6 of the tracks with Timbaland and Missy.
7, yeah, they
7.
did half of the album. Much love to my crew, Timberland,
Uh-huh.
Missy, and everybody. And I worked with Tretch from Naughty by Nature, Slick Rick, KG. There's so many incredible producers on the album. I just want to thank them all. Jermaine Dupri, they definitely hooked me up. And I want to thank Planet Groove for supporting the videos and supporting me.
Always,
Yes.
always. Of all the people out there, who do you want to work with now?
Janet Jackson. I say that in
That
all
was
my
quick.
interviews.
That was
It's
quick.
no hesitation. I
Yeah.
admire her a great deal. She's a total performer, and I love to collaborate with her on something. So
Yeah.
if you're listening, Janet, I
Right.
love you.
She appeared on the Rosie O'Donnell show in October. The same month, the Anastasia soundtrack was released.
Millions of copies. Her new album, 1 in a Million, is doing just as well. Here to sing off the Anastasia soundtrack, please welcome Aaliyah.
Heart don't fail me now. Courage don't deserve it. Don't turn back now that we're here. People always say life is full of choices. No one ever mentions fear or how a road can seem so long. How the world can seem so vast. Courage, see me through. Heart, I'm trusting you on this journey to the past. Somewhere down this road, I know someone's waiting years of
The following month, Journey to the Past was commercially released, and the one I gave my heart to reached its peak position at number 9 on the Hot 100.
finally home where I belong. Well, starting here, my life begins. Starting now, I'm learning fast. Courage, take me through. Heart, I'm trusting you on a journey to the past.
Janet Jackson?
I am a huge fan of Janet. I try to mention her in every interview because I want to meet her and at some point maybe my career collaborate with her. I admire her a great deal.
No, you've never met her?
I've never met Janet.
I never met her either.
Do you love her?
I love her.
I love her too.
You know the Rhythm Nation? People of the world to take it. They're looking for a better way. Check it out, check it. We are apart. I just threw my back out, Aaliyah.
That's hot.
Yeah,
That's
it was
hot
fun.
like fire.
Yeah, thank you very much. Now, is it hard for you to adjust to like fame so young?
It's something to get used to. This is something I've been in since I was 6. So being that my album came out and all the attention was on me, it was a little overwhelming. But since I've been doing it for years, it's something that I was kind of used to.
Sure.
Yeah.
First time you heard yourself on the radio?
First time I was in the car going to the dentist.
Really?
And I heard back and forth on the radio, and it was a great feeling.
Aaliyah, do you floss?
Yes, for my dentist, yes, I floss every day.
And you should floss. Aaliyah, do you want to win prizes for our audience?
Can I win some prizes for you guys?
I believe you can.
In December, she performed at the Gift of Song Gala.
How could the one I gave my heart to break my heart so bad? How could the one who made me happy make me feel so sad? Won't somebody tell me so I can understand? If you love me, how could you hurt this heart of mine? Tell me.
Hot Like Fire was also released simultaneously with The One I Gave My Heart To, but The One I Gave My Heart To dwarfed it. The single did receive airplay on R&B hip-hop stations while peaking in the top 40 over in the UK. She also performed the song on Vibe.
No. place to live. Yours easy less, baby. Hot like fire. Oh, take you higher, take you higher. Oh, resist. No, no, no. And kiss and kiss and kiss.
Amita? Welcome. Thank you. Aaliyah! Come, welcome. You can dance. I saw Fatima over there. That's your choreographer?
That is my choreographer and friend.
Dope.
I've got something for you.
You got something for me?
Yes, I do. Let me see if it's
Gifts?
behind you. Yes, I have a gift.
I love gifts.
Here it is.
Oh.
This is for you. It has my Hot Like Fire promotional lighter in it, a red candle. Because Vibe is hot. Y'all got the hottest show. You're hot like fire, so.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, you've been singing for quite some time, correct? Yeah?
Yes, since I was 6.
6 years old. My God, you know what? I got a surprise for you.
Yes.
Let me roll this clip for y'all.
If you don't get help, little Valentine,
Aaliyah gets 4 stars.
I was on Star Search. I can't believe you
Cute.
guys
You
got
had your little feather.
I had the dress.
Oh, you had your brush in your back pocket. Remember, that was the look of the day. Now, what was that little belly dance thing you was doing?
Oh, okay. I was a dance major in high school. I just graduated, so
Do the little belly dance for the game. You want to see the belly dance?
all right, so it's an isolation move we learned in dance class.
Okay,
And
I could probably do this.
It's an
'cause, you know.
exercise, and you put it all together, and you've got the whole belly thing going. So you want to do it?
Yeah, I can do anything you do,
Side
girl.
to side first.
Side to side, okay.
Go back, 4.
Wait, let me get my belly out. All right, what we supposed to do?
You got to move it in a circle.
All right.
So then you got to move it in a circle.
Oh.
There it is.
God.
Come on,
I think what I ate just came back up. Thank you for coming down here. Yeah, I'm embarrassed now.
He tried. Give it up for him.
Hey, no, but give it up for Aaliyah.
December also saw the star performing during the annual Christmas special in Washington.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows turkey and some mistletoe helps to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes on aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded, lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm off
this simple phrase. Two kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And so I'm offering this simple phrase. Two kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you.
Journey to the Past was not released commercially, but it peaked in the top 30 on the Adult Contemporary Airplay chart. The song received a nomination for Best Original Song at the Golden Globes and the Academy Awards.
For us, usually you're begging them to be on camera. Come in, come in. Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
You look absolutely beautiful.
Thank you very much.
Tell me who you're wearing.
Off the rack, nothing special, just something I saw.
Turn around so we get a full view. And the necklace is by?
I'm wearing David Humphrey. Ring, necklace, earrings, David Humphrey. Love you.
You look wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Have a good time. Your first Academy Award?
First one.
Heart, don't fail me now. Courage, don't desert me. Don't turn back now that we're here. People always say life is full of choices. No one ever mentions fear or how the road can seem so long. How the world can seem so vast. Courage, see me through. Heart, I'm trusting you on this journey to the past. Heart, don't fail me now. Courage, don't desert me. Home, love, family. There was once a time I must have had them too. Home, love, family. I will never be complete until I find you. One step at a time, one hope, then another. Who knows where this road may go? Back to who I was, on to find my future. Things my heart still needs to know. Yes, let this be a sign. Let this road be mine. Let it lead me to my past. Courage, see me through. Heart, I'm trusting you to bring me home. At last.
Hi there, how are you? You look so beautiful.
so much.
And you did a wonderful job tonight. Tell me what it was like being up there on stage in front of all those people.
It was so exhilarating. I was so nervous, but I really enjoyed myself, and I just let myself go with the song. It was fun.
Yeah. Who were you rooting for tonight?
I was definitely rooting for Titanic. You know, it's all Fox, so of course I was rooting for Drink to the Past, but Titanic won. But it's all the family, so it's all good.
Aaliyah's sophomore album proved that Baby Girl was no one-off act. Its soundscape, imagery, and genealogy was felt immediately. She'd entered the new age of funk for real, diverging from a teen idol to a digital diva, while also picking up some remnants of the past. The era marked the expansion of her brand into modeling and fashion. Baby Girl was posing for shots in Dolce & Gabbana babes. Her hairstyle, consisting of long strands of bone straight hair covering her eye, became her trademark, and you know teenage girls everywhere were likely in the mirror flat iron in tow trying to recreate the look. Although her commercial success was severely handicapped by her label only releasing 2 commercial singles, If Your Girl Only Knew and The One I Gave My Heart To, both had top 10 showings on US pop charts. With such monumental success in fashion, music, and live performances, it was only natural that she slowly began dipping her toe in movies, starting with soundtrack appearances.
On her new album, 1 in a Million, 18-year-old Aaliyah stepped out into the world of funk, delivering a fresh set of soulful romantic ballads and up-tempo tracks. The result in '97, Aaliyah blew up.
Her sound is 1 in a million. She's street but sweet, and can't nobody hold her down.
I've had a great year. I'm really happy about what 1 in a Million has done. We released 6 singles off the album. I mean, it's really incredible. Still going after a year, so I'm very happy.
The album contained numerous favorites for its listeners.
1 in a Million is my favorite song. I consider that my baby. It was one of the first songs I did with Timbaland when I met him. When Missy played it for me, I felt it. And that's really important when you're recording, to feel a song, because that you exude the passion and the love that you have for the song, and that's how your audience feels your music.
Her style and persona exemplified a look that caught the eye of one of today's chief designers, Tommy Hilfiger.
Working with Tommy is great. I did 3 of his fashion shows, and on the last one I did, Tommy asked me if I would like to be in the ad. I do get all my Tommy gear. I've always worn it, so it's just great for me.
Aaliyah has always kept her style and image on the cutting edge.
Before I got my contract, before I came out, I always wore baggy clothes. I always wore sunglasses. So when it came down to talking about my image, I said I want to do something I'm comfortable with. This is me. And being that I'm a shy person, you know, it's easy to put on the shades and do my interviews and talk to people. I put a lot into my videos because I think they're important. It's what the fans see.
She devoted a tremendous amount of effort into her spicy video, If Your Girl Only Knew.
The video for If Your Girl Only Knew, I was really nervous. It was the first video, first single. The whole thing was just a motorcycle thing, leather, all black. I think the hottest thing about that video was my eyes changing colors. Hot Like Fire was a lot of fun because a lot of my friends showed up for that video. I just wanted everything red. I had red leather camouflage pants. The whole set was red. Everyone was dressed in red. My dancer was in a red Hummer, so the whole thing was red, Hot Like Fire concept.
The video 4-page letter stood out most for Aaliyah.
We put a lot in the 4-page letter. We talked for a good 2 weeks about it. We shot it in LA, but it was freezing. And we had midriffs, and my dancers had tank tops on. Oh my God! And it took forever to shoot. I think it was a 2 or 3 day shoot. It was a lot of fun. The One I Gave My Heart To, we shot that the day after I did Hot Like Fire. And it was a little rushed, and we didn't really have a lot of time to finish it the way we wanted to, so we decided to go and do it over again. It was just a performance video. Beautiful background shots. The rain scene was, I have to say, my favorite. It was very cold. Very, very cold, very wet. It ruined my shoes, but it was definitely worth it.
She wrapped the year with the Anastasia soundtrack.
I went to the premiere of Anastasia, and that was a lot of fun. And at the end of the movie, when they roll the credits, they played my song, and I was very excited, very, very excited. We worked hard on the video, hard on the song. Anastasia came out beautifully.
Aaliyah has had a sensational year, but has her own plan for the future.
It's been a great year, 97, and it's really time for me to chill, settle down, get ready to record the third album.
In February, she performed for NBA All-Star Weekend. In the wee morning hours of a May day, Aaliyah, Static Major of Playa, and Timbaland wrote, recorded, and produced Are You That Somebody mere hours after Tim was asked to do the lead single for the Dr. Dolittle soundtrack. They were reluctant initially, but after finding out 6 figures was on the line, they jumped on board. It was delivered to the Hit Factory for mastering at 8 a.m. promptly. What the world didn't know is that Static wrote the track about Leah, and they dated from 1997 to 1998. Child Static's mama even says she came to her wedding, a big feat because Mama Diane and Daddy Michael did not let baby girl out much. Like the recording of 1 in a Million after a botched blackballing, Are You That Somebody just, well, happened, and perfectly so. It was released as an airplay-only single, meaning it was ineligible to chart on the Hot 100. Billboard's review of the single read, Aaliyah is on the road to becoming the new queen of soundtrack hits. This time she fronts the first single from Dr. Dolittle, and it's a welcome return to her funk hip-hop roots. Are You That Somebody sports the kind of skittling beats and muscular bass line that will serve big with Jeep Kitties. At the same time, it has a smooth melody and clever lyrics that will connect with folks who require traditional structure in their pop music. The icing on the cake is a lean yet jiggly guitar riff that's prominent throughout the arrangement, giving the track the feel-good vibe of a 70s era throwdown. Reaction at R&B radio was almost instantaneous as it received enough airplay to debut on the R&B hip-hop radio chart at number 61 in June. It jumped 30 chart positions in its second week on the chart, receiving 35 million listeners by July, and come the first week of August, it was the #1 most played song on US R&B hip-hop stations. She made a cameo appearance in Nicole Ray's Make It Hot video, while the video for Are You That Somebody was directed by Mark Gerald, choreographed by none other than Fatima Robinson, and shot in a real-life cave.
We're here at the video shoot, and we're real tired, and we really ain't shot too much of nothing. And it's raining, and it's coming back. We really want to go to sleep. We're going to all go to Fatima's house and just go to bed.
It stayed in heavy rotation at BET and The Box. The single broke a personal record she'd set in '97, gaining over 47 million radio interactions. Had Blackground Atlantic released it as a physical single and it sold 14,000 copies, it could have went #1 on the R&B chart. When Billboard did change its rules and allowed radio singles to chart on the Hot 100, the single debuted and peaked at number 21. But let's take a closer look at the chart. Next to the then current chart position are previous week's numbers, and clear as day it reads, a week ago it peaked at number 13, 2 weeks ago it peaked at number 11. So the song really peaked at number 11. Billboard had the stats all figured out for the song to be on the chart. It just wasn't until the rules changed. Ain't that some BS? In July, she participated in the Surge Around the World contest. Around this time, she met 4 young women, Kelly Rowland, Latavia Robertson, LaToya Luckett, and Beyonce Knowles of Destiny's Child at a dance studio. The quartet recorded a track, Get on the Bus with Timbaland, and were working on moves for its video. Aaliyah, who is friends with Fatima, the video's choreographer, sat on the dance studio floor and rewound the cassette tape for the quartet to dance to. She met Mama Tina and Matthew, who allowed Aaliyah to personally drive them to a video shoot. She promised them she'd get them back, and she did. She performed at All-Star Jam that summer and participated in the Budweiser Summerfest. She was so locked in with Tommy Nim that she attended the surprise birthday bash for Tommy Jean's vice president in October. The following month, she performed Are You That Somebody at Tunnel Nightclub in New York.
Leah, hanging out, Sleep on TV. What's going on, baby?
What's up? How you doing?
My it's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too.
It's like every time you go to Hot 97, we always miss you.
Really?
For whatever reason, I mean, we do Flex's show, so it's like a lot of times I know you be doing Angie's show and stuff like that.
Yeah, Flex, that's my man.
What's your favorite Aaliyah cut right now?
I gotta tell you, that's somebody. I mean, that song it's amazing. Like, I figured, I hope that people are gonna like it, but for it to do what it's done is really shocking. And once again, I gotta thank the fans, and I gotta thank God, because He's definitely blessed me.
How long have you been singing professionally?
Professionally since 9, and then I got my deal at 13, and I came out at 15, so.
Now, my favorite Aaliyah song is At Your Best.
Thank you.
That's my favorite.
That's a lot.
I mean, on the laid back tip, that's my favorite.
My baby, outside Are You That Somebody, is 1 in a million. When I heard that, that just did something to me, and that's like my baby, always will be.
She was featured in the music video for the Timbaland, Magoo, and Missy track Here We Come. Trey Majors, who styled Aaliyah for the video shoot, said of it, "We put red highlights in, and she was dressed in red and black. They were pissed," Trey's words, not mine, when it was discovered a filter rendered his work null. She participated in MTV's New Year's celebration and counted down her favorite videos in January. Around this time, Baby Girl started work on a new album. Tracks such as Quit Hatin', You Never Do a Thing for Me, Those Were the Days, Effin' Around, and No More were all at various stages of production when presumably in April 1999 she postponed work on the set to develop her acting career. This is likely when the role of Trish O'Day in Romeo Must Die came across her agent's desk. By May, she was in Canada shooting a film, child. There was a 1 in a million chance this movie thing would work in her favor, and betcha by golly, it did.